Hey, what do you say? What do you know? It's around the table with the Castaldos. I'm Nick.
I'm Nikki.
I'm Mikey.
And I'm Joey.
All right, let's pull up a chair. Let's have some conversation. Let's have some fun. This is our first episode, right, guys?
Yeah, episode
Yeah.
First
one.
one.
Time to get rolling.
First, well, tell us a little about ourselves. Let's tell everybody who we are. Mikey, you go first.
I'm Mikey. I'm the oldest of the three. I feel like the best topics that I will have the most knowledge, or feel like I'd have the most knowledge in, is probably movies. That's my go-to thing is movies. I love them.
Nice. All right, no mute phone, Joey. Tell us a little about yourself.
Yeah, my bad. I'm the youngest son. I'm Joey. My most knowledgeable topic, if we're going on that, would most likely be board games, Harry Potter, obviously, and Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that.
Nikki?
Right, so my turn. I'm Nikki. I'm the middle son. I would say what I'm most knowledgeable about, but that's pretty much everything. But I would probably lean more to anything when you talk in the sports realm. Repping the Mets already. We're in spring. Oh, wrong side. Sorry. Spring training is about to get started. So Yankees suck. So
We
yeah,
got Homer.
ready to go. Yeah, so sports is definitely my forte, and then movies, anything on movies and TV shows. Pretty much anything we're gonna talk about, I'm an expert at. So later on, just
I
drop in the
wouldn't say
comments how
expert,
you
but
agree on with what I'm saying, because I'm usually right most of the time.
All right, well,
Like,
I'm the old
100%.
G. I'm Dad. I'm Nick. We argue all the time because my youth was better than their youth. Topics that I will know most about,
Hard compare.
I'm old G. I'll know them all. So we'll see. Hey, we just figured we argue all the time about the most random topics. We said, you know what? Let's just make a show, have some fun. It's a dad and his three sons being able to enjoy some time together, have some great conversation, get some loud Italian arguments and some fun and some laughs, just make some great memories. That's all it's about. So, hey, we're going to keep it. No politics, no religion, no military. We're just going to keep this fun pop culture, music, sports, games, whatever. All right. So we're going to start this off with our first topic. Huh? Okay.
So let's get cracking. Let's get rolling.
Let's get cracked. All right. So first topic, Nikki, what's our first topic?
Oh, okay. So this was a little bit of a, I got a little bit of a good feeling on this one. The question is, okay, everyone hear me out before you jump on me. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
not
My
at all.
opinion is
It's my opinion.
yes, but not by itself. Like, nobody's gonna eat just cheese and pineapple. That's disgusting.
No. Pineapple does not
No.
belong on pizza.
Hold on.
Not at all.
Let me get through it. If you throw it on there with multiple different toppings, more than one, you can't just do pineapple and pepperoni. No, but you throw it on there. You throw it on there with.
Oh my God.
It does belong on pizza if you add multiple toppings. If you do it by itself or with just one other topping, it doesn't work. But if you throw it on there with pepperoni, you throw some bacon on there, and then you throw pineapple, it works because you get the salty from the bacon, the crispiness from the pepperoni, and then you get the sweet and savory from the pineapple, and it all blends together. So
You say, Nikki, without searching.
bro, he's
without searching
cheating.
it.
He's Googling
It's not
stuff.
cheating.
Nah,
It's
he
not
can do what he
searching. I'm
wants.
just this is
All right,
just
go ahead. Go ahead,
conversation. Okay, would you say, and don't search it, more than 50% of the US would pick pineapple on pizza?
Okay, just because
And
something
don't search
isn't.
it.
Hold up.
No, you gotta
I'm not.
answer it.
Hold up. I'm about to get there. But
Gotta
just
make it
because
quick.
something isn't popular doesn't mean it's not right.
Well,
I'm just
answer the question.
asking. I'm just asking.
No, they probably wouldn't.
50%.
They probably wouldn't.
I
What do you
would
think
say-
the percentage
I
is?
would say 20%, less than 20% of people. I will go 18% of people and will say pineapple
Okay, 18,
belongs.
Joey.
I'd say at least
Out of 100.
25% of people
Okay.
are gonna say yes. But no, it does not
It's
belong
gonna be
on
like
pizza.
7%. It's gonna be like
What
So
is
I'm
it?
7%.
going to read to you. So whether pineapple belongs on pizza is subjective, highly debated topic. While 41 to 44% of the U.S. adults may enjoy it,
Damn.
it remains the
Okay,
most
that's almost
controversial.
Oh my
50%.
God, that's huge.
But it's less than 50 though. It's
Well, that's
not
still
even
a
50.
lot.
Something
That's
about
a
the
lot more
That's a
than I
entire-
thought
lot.
it would be.
That's a lot. So that's like saying 4 out of 10 people, 4.5 people almost say yeah. That's pretty good.
So that's like saying me and Joey, 4.5.
Okay, well, that's awful. I just got a stray for no reason.
Okay,
Yeah, so
okay. Show of hands. Show of hands. Who on this call, show a wave, would have
y'all
pineapple on their
outvote
pizza?
me. It's 2 people. 2
Who's
hands.
the other?
That's one.
It's
That's not how
two
that
people.
works.
Say
That's not how that
nobody,
works.
Nikki, no way. And like he said, it's Italians.
Mikey put his hand up, bro. He put his hand up. I saw it on the
No, I
screen.
did not.
He did not put
I
it.
saw
All
it.
right.
It's
He did
on the
not put his
screen.
hand. No
All right,
hand
let's-
went up.
What made you start trying pineapple on pizza?
Here's what I'll say. When you work
That-
at a pizza parlor, you run out of just eating pepperoni pizza every night.
No, it
It
was
gets
a movie
bland.
or something. It was a movie or something.
Something.
Plus, a wise
Yeah, because
man
you
did
came
once
home
say,
for like.
a wise man once did say, try before you deny.
What'd you
And none
say,
of you have
Joey?
tried.
You
Oh, I've
came
tried it.
Yeah,
home
I'm
for
denying.
like
And I denied the heck out
4
of it.
weeks straight with pizza that had
I still
pineapple on
do.
it every
I
single
still
night.
do. I
He
still
came
do.
home
I'd
the
burn
other
home Friday
day
night.
with, he's like, hey, Dad, I brought a pizza home. Let's watch a movie. I'm like, no, I'm not going to eat. You got pineapple. He goes, no, only on half of it. I opened up that pizza box, and it was nice. Pepperoni and bacon on one side for me, and the other side, it was every vegetable in the garden plus a mound of pineapple. So you ain't
I
tasting
had
the pineapple at that
pepperoni,
time.
bacon,
You can't even take.
Black
There's no
olives.
pizza
pineapple.
anymore.
Black
There's no
olives.
pizza.
There's not
You don't get the
pizza.
Dude,
sauce, the
it's a
cheese.
salad on
You don't
bread.
get anything.
Bro,
That's all it
it's
is. You
salad
know what a
on
pizza
bread.
You're
is?
trying to get rid of the other taste.
A pizza, and this will be for another sec. What do you got, a ghost?
No, he's looking for who asked. That's
Yeah,
what he's
yeah, I'm looking for who asked, bro. It's my pizza. See, bro, I brought home the pizza.
Let's get to the main topic. All right, everybody, we got to roll quick. This is quick fire. Everybody gets a shot. Nikki, roll your wheel real quick. Let's see who answers this question first.
Check.
There you go.
Oh,
All right, Joey, really quick. What's the most overrated movie of all time?
Bro, I'm across the hall from you, just so you
Uh,
know. I'll charge in there right now.
and this is wild. The first Batman movie.
With Michael
Batman
Keaton or
Begins?
with Christian Bale?
Batman. Christian Bale.
Oh, well, hey,
That's the best one.
It's a
That's the
really
best
good
one.
movie, but it is the most overrated Batman just because people were so used to him being goofy and what he used to be that he became dark and people were like, "Oh my god, it's so good, it's so good." But it's not the best movie. It's not the greatest acting. It doesn't have the best CGI or choreograph or fight scenes. It was just new.
well, I'm gonna chime in here. I'll be honest with this one. Joey, I can't say I can argue or disagree with that too much. I'm a Batman fan. I love Batman. Not my favorite superhero, but that's for another day, another topic. But I would agree with you. I thought when that first came out, everybody absolutely loved it. Hey, I agree with you. We all know where Nikki stands. Mikey, what do you got on this one?
It's tough. It's tough because, like, I have my opinions about the other ones. I would say Batman Begins is my least favorite out of the trilogy, but I do think for what it did for the character, it executed it very well. To take a character that, like you said, was known not to be dark and gritty,
Yeah.
and he was comedic. And then they said, "Hey, let's just roll the dice on it." I think they executed it pretty well.
So before
I
before Nikki loses himself, I'm going to say this comment, and we'll throw it over to Nikki. I think the Batman Christian Bale trilogy is the best Batman trilogy out there, but I think the original Michael Keaton Batman movie is better than the original Christian Bale. Go ahead, Nikki.
All right, well, Joey just walked into the lion's den for no reason. I just want this to be known for the viewers. Batman's my guy. He's my favorite superhero ever. I'm about to get a Batman tattoo. Like, that's my guy. Here's my counter argument
Gonna
also
have
to
his
why
own
it's the
Bat
best.
cave.
Exactly. Why it's the best Batman movie.
you
in
got
my
one right now. You
opinion.
got a bat in the cave.
Got a bat in the cave.
Got
Here's
a
my-
bugger.
Why, really? No, I don't. Take it easy. Here's my argument with that absolutely outlandish statement. First off, you claimed it was the most overrated movie. It's wildly and wrongly, in my mind, considered the worst of the three in the trilogy. To me, it's the best. So I don't know if I would consider it overrated. Second of all, it is the only really out of the three Batman movies that solely focuses on Bruce Wayne or on Batman, Christian Bale. The second one you could argue morally, which is wrong in a sense, focuses more on the Joker, and the third one focuses a lot on Bane. Bane story arc. You have Jim
You
Gordon.
think
You have
darkness is
Robin.
Your ally.
Exactly. So then when you get into the first one, you really get to see. It's the only one, in my opinion, that they do correctly origin story wise.
It's not
The
that I
new-
didn't like the Batman.
You had your turn. It's my turn. You had your turn. I sat quietly. Because you came at Batman, so you came at me. That's pause. Didn't mean it like that.
Whoa.
Okay, weird. Edit. All right.
That one's being cut
All
in.
right. So we know what Nikki's.
Here's
Let's.
Here's what I'll
That's
say.
quick. You ain't got that
To
much
say
time.
it's
You gotta hurry
overrated is
up.
crazy. It's crazy. You can't say it's overrated. It's the best one.
Spin that wheel.
Batman.
Spin that wheel. Who's next?
Spin the wheel. Who's next? All right, Mikey, you're up.
Think I'm putting you back in the corner. I'm so sorry. In my opinion, one of the most overrated is we're back on Batman. We're Batman, the Dark Knight. And here's why I think it's one of the
Oh my God! How?
here's why I think
Let him talk. Let him talk.
Batman, the Dark Knight is one of the most overrated. Is the story good? Yes. But everybody, what do you remember about Dark Knight? When you think of Dark Knight, all you think of is Joker. You take Joker out of that movie, really out of his scenes. Take Joker's scenes out. The movie's not entertaining. It's not a entertaining movie. I go to watch The Dark Knight because I go to watch the Joker's performance. So all around, as a Batman movie, I think it's one, and it's always been said as one of the greatest superhero movies ever. I don't think it is.
Blasphemy. Blasphemy. There's a bunch of just haters. Y'all are doing this just for likes, for clicks. 100%.
No.
First off,
Who's clicking? Nobody's clicking.
Ed
Mom
Hadley
and grandma.
has the best, and in my opinion, you could argue it, the best line in any superhero movie, and the scene doesn't even have anything to do with superheroes. You're forgetting key factors of the movie. Harvey Dent. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I mean, those scenes like that are incredible. How can you hate on that movie? Okay, first off, what about the whole scene with Rachel dying? Joker isn't really in that scene.
Yeah, what? Yes, it is.
No, when he's on the
Yes, it
phone.
is. He's on
when
the
he's
phone
on the
with
phone,
him.
that's
But
Harvey Dent
And then
acting.
that's his whole.
That's his whole
No, that is
thing.
before.
Clapping.
That is before. That
No.
is 20 minutes
No, he's a
before.
whole part of that. He's a whole part of that. Joker's a whole part of that.
Okay, here's the.
I'm
What about
just
the
saying,
ending?
it's
What
a
about the
good
All right,
whole
Nikki.
ending?
Nikki, which one do you like better, Batman 1 or Batman 2? Dark Knight.
I think the first one. I like the first one, but you could
Right, so then it's
easily say
overrated
the
because
second
everybody
one's
says
better.
2's the best. So you got to agree. Maybe not the most overrated movie of all
No,
time.
it's not. Oh, it's perfectly
overrated
rated.
in
It is
trilogy.
perfectly rated. No, it's perfect. It gets all the love it deserves.
Nikki,
I
what do
think
you-
it's
Joey,
one of
what do
the
you think?
best.
Of the second one, I love the second one because of the Joker. And Joker's one of my favorite DC villains of all time. So that's why I love that movie so much. But if you take him out, no, I probably wouldn't like it. It would be like a meh movie to me.
Yeah, it just wouldn't be a movie I would just go to click to put on.
Nikki's got his,
It-
he's got his hand raised. What do you got, Nikki?
Real quick, because we won't hang on this for too long. But that point doesn't really make any sense. That's like literally saying Game of Thrones wouldn't be as good without the dragons. You're taking
That's a
No.
full
away.
statement.
No,
Hold
wait,
on,
no,
hold on,
what's
hold
this?
on.
That's
Hold on.
not
I
true.
raised my
Can I-
hand. I raised my hand. Raise your hand. You're taking away what the movie is about. Yes, it's a
about
Batman
Batman.
movie, but
about
Joker
Batman.
is a large part of that movie. So you can't criticize a movie for recognizing its other main character. That doesn't. That's
no.
not how that works.
You have to admit, and I know a lot of us because unfortunately he passed away at the time, but he's the only one that was nominated from the movie. That's it. And he won an Academy Award for the part that carried the movie. So
Okay,
if you
first
take
off-
the Academy Award winner out of it, it's not as good of a movie.
But you could say that with multiple different
Could you
movies.
say that about
If you took
Gladiator?
Optimus
You don't like,
Prime,
you don't like
if you took
Gladiator 2.
Maximus out.
Right. Exactly
But
right.
Maximus
You don't
wasn't.
like Gladiator
Wait.
2.
No. Maximus is the main character. Joker is not the main character in the Dark Knight.
Okay, so if you took Joaquin Phoenix's character out of Gladiator, would it have been as good? No, because you wouldn't have hated the villain as much as you did. You hate the Joker in that movie. That's what makes it such a good movie.
But that's what
But-
Mikey's saying. Without the Joker,
But you can't
that wouldn't be a
eliminate
good
It's
movie.
not a good.
You're proving this point. Without
Yeah.
Joker, There's
But
nobody
then
to
you're
hate.
changing the whole script. You're changing
No,
everything.
you're not. No, that's
No.
what makes that's the
All
hype.
right,
That's the
we're
hype.
done. We're done. We're
Two-Face
gonna get stuck on this.
Two-Face could not have carried the movie, but yeah, you're right. We're gonna get stuck
But it
on this.
wasn't written for Two-Face.
It was written for the Joker. You're right. That's what
That's the
Mikey's saying.
point.
Right. So
That's
if you
the
take him
point.
out, it wasn't as good. I get it. I get it.
What the?
So I got two movies.
One.
I know that, but one you probably didn't see, and because I'm old G, I got to bring the old movies in this. And I always thought my entire life this movie was so overrated, and it's the most popular movie out there, is Gone with the Wind. What?
Never saw that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Never
I'm saying.
seen
So
it.
all the people out there that are my age or older
Is that the
are going to
cowboy
be like,
one?
"What? Are you crazy?" All
No,
the young
that's
ones are like,
Brokeback.
"Huh? What?" But Gone with the Wind. Okay, yeah, that's Brokeback. This is back before
No,
my
what?
time.
What's about Brokeback Mountain?
You said
Oh,
the
you go
cowboy
ahead,
one.
Joey.
All right, so you want to know what my most overrated movie is? Gladiator. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, he's kidding. He's kidding. He's kidding. He's kidding. I was about to say, hold on, that is
I'm
crazy.
kidding.
That's
I'm
a
kidding. It's not
crazy-
overrated. No,
I
no.
wouldn't.
No, one of my
deny you,
most,
but
and I
okay.
love the movie, but one of my most overrated movies is Casino. I think for me, it's a piggyback movie off of what they were trying to recapture from Goodfellas. I like the movie, but I think it's extremely overrated.
Let
It was
me
on my list.
let Joey start.
I agree, but I do enjoy Casino. I personally am not. I love Goodfellas. It's a great movie, but I personally like Casino more because I just like the aspect of Vegas and seeing the casino and seeing all that type of the mafia. Goodfellas is great for what it is and what it started, but you could say the same thing about Godfather and Goodfellas.
Oh!
Goodfellas
Watch yourself.
piggybacked off of
Oh,
Godfather.
Watch yourself there.
Yeah.
Watch yourself there. Keep it in the corner.
Oh my god, it's almost
Watch
as
it, watch it,
bad
watch
as
it.
pineapple on pizza. Yeah, watch it,
No,
Chrissy.
no, no, no.
Watch
I
it,
was saying
Chrissy.
Goodfellas
Watch it.
piggybacked off of Godfather.
Joe, I
I
think
was
you're
saying
muted.
Godfather came first, and they were.
Okay, there we go. Now I can-
Yeah, he's saying,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I was saying Godfather came first.
It's tough because overrated is crazy because it's not considered in like the top 3 of mob movies
Yeah,
or
it
even
is.
top 4.
Yes,
No
it is.
way.
Name me another
Goodfellas,
one.
you got Godfather 1 and 2 or is 1 and 2. You got Goodfellas is 3.
All
And
right.
then I
What's the
would
fourth
put,
one? Everybody will put Casino.
see, I would put Bronx Tale.
No, you wouldn't. That's not a mob movie in its essence. That's a coming of an age movie. It's not designed around the mob. Sonny is in it, but the rest of it's not. It's not classified as a mob movie.
I would say, I don't know if I consider it like severely like the most overrated movie ever, but there is parts of it that I don't enjoy. So yeah, I would agree relatively.
Mikey, I know you're a casino nut.
So to go off of what Nikki was saying off of this website, I'm looking at IMDb movies, top 25 movies. Obviously, for some reason, I don't agree with it. Goodfellas is number 1, but to Nikki, I don't agree with it. Casino is 8th on the list of 25.
God, what
Now,
is it? What
to
is it?
give, I'm not going to disagree with that. I love Casino. It's a movie. The more and more I watch it, the more and more I like it. But I do agree it is almost identical to watching Goodfellas. Like, it's almost like you could watch Goodfellas and then watch Casino. It's like, am I watching a sequel to Goodfellas? You know, so I wouldn't disagree. I would say it's a very overrated mafia movie. There's plenty of other mafia movies I would. Here's one that will not a conversation starter, but I would choose Irishman over Casino.
No,
I would.
hell no.
I would.
I watched
No.
that again. Irishman's CGI of the aging is so terrible. It is terrible.
yeah.
When you see an
But it was-
80-year-old man look at a 70-year-old man and say, "Come on, kid, let's get this truck on." That ain't no kid. They ruined that movie from that. They ruined it. And I
So that should have been
love
your most overrated.
Well, it's because it's not rated as a high movie because most people don't like it. But you made my point when you said Casino always falls into the top 4 because you couldn't think of another one, mafia movies, and I disagree with that. I think there's a lot more better mafia movies. All right, Nikki, what's yours?
I don't even know if Mikey and Joey have seen it. Joey.
What?
So my most overrated movie, and it's only because I have never been able to get through it because I always fall asleep. I don't think Joey's seen this. Shawshank Redemption.
My God.
I think it's a good movie, but I fall asleep every time. Every single time I fall asleep. It's really good. And then all of a sudden, I feel like it just like, there goes Joey.
That was a fantastic movie.
Yeah, but that okay. It's between that one and one other one, and it's let me pull up the name because I always get the name wrong.
Sorry,
This one I
viewers, we
just
seem to have manned down with Joey. Technical difficulties, but he will join us back when he respawns.
Be right back after this brief commercial.
There's always one in the group.
Oh, this is gonna be. He's gonna get mad at this one, and he's going.
Oh, he's back. The man is back. The man, the myth, the legend.
To see Dad's face, and maybe I should pick one of his favorite movies and just attack it like you guys. What? One of my most overrated movies of all time is The Green Mile with Tom Hanks.
I'm okay with that.
I feel like it's a good movie, but it insists upon itself multiple times throughout it. Like, I feel like there's only one storyline that they play the whole time, which is a good storyline, but like, and I know it's a book, so they're just taking the book.
Yes.
I-
All right. 3, 2. I can't argue with The Green Mile. Great movie, but I think it was overrated too.
Yeah, I feel like people like put it up in the very top movies. I don't even think it's in the top 5 of the Tom Hanks movies. Somebody say the line. Somebody say the line. It's not ridiculous to say that. It's not ridiculous to say that. I've seen it.
What the hell are
You
you
never seen that
talking about?
guy on
No.
TikTok?
No.
I'm
No.
not even sure he's a top 5 Laker. That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that. That's not ridiculous. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna
Well,
get
here's a side note, quick little side note. On that same website, the IMDb top 25 most overrated movies, we did not have a single one on that list.
what's the number 1?
So I'm looking at the IMDb also. IMDb, IDDMB, IMDb. Yeah. I'm looking at the
IMDb.
same one,
IMDb.
and the number one on my one that I'm looking at of 100 titles at the most overrated movie, and I kind of agree with it, is Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I totally
So
agree.
you have 100.
Yep.
I totally agree.
So I'm on 25, and my number one is Apocalypse Now.
Oh, that was a great movie. I love the smell
that's
of
my
napalm
number
in the
one.
morning.
Pulp Fiction, I totally agree. Like,
Well,
it's a
Pulp
good
Fiction
movie.
is on
Reconnecting.
there for me. Yes.
They got it as number one, and the second one was No Country for Old Men, but I don't know that. I've never seen that one, so I don't know.
That's with what's his name. I like him.
We got you, Joe. You're good. You can see.
I,
You're
I
good.
agree. Pulp Fiction is really good, but people put that as like the greatest movie ever.
How do you have it listed as? List order, popularity, or
I have it as list order.
Oh, there goes Joey.
list order? Yeah, for some reason mine shows.
So if I did
Huh.
IMDb rating, it
Uh-huh.
puts Lord of the Rings: Return of the King as number one.
See, I never saw.
Wow.
I never
Put
saw.
Fight Club number one for me.
No, how can anybody say it's an
Jesus,
overrated? movie? That's a
overrated. What?
fantastic
That's
movie.
perfect.
And then I have Taxi Driver, which
Okay,
Great
I could
movie.
see that.
That's a great
Yeah,
movie.
but I could definitely see where people would say it's like the best movie, and it's not. It's not even the best De Niro movie. I'm top 2.
That's a great movie. All right, we're gonna have to go to the
Actually, like
next.
my favorite Robert De Niro movie is Meet the Fockers. I think that's his best movie.
I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
it's no way you said that.
That's what he says in the
That's what he
movie.
said.
No, I know.
But we're down, Joey. Where is poor Joey at?
Taken forever.
There we are.
Oh my god. Stormtrooper.
That needs to be the
Oh my
thumbnail,
God.
bro.
The
There's
opening
Joey.
title sequence. Doing character,
Jesus.
introductions. There's
Oh
Joey.
my god, bro.
Oh my, it was perfect.
All right,
Listen,
we got 5 minutes to bounce this one around, okay, really quick, and then we have one more after this, and we'll be done. So
Are they
let's
doing
go.
the wheel spin?
No, not yet, not yet. This is this
Okay.
question. So really quick, shotgun answers. Without the 80s nostalgia, would Stranger's Things be that good of a TV show? Mikey, go.
Yes, I think it would. I think because especially with season 1, just take away the 80s nostalgia and just everything. It was such like a grounded, creepy, but it focused around kids. It was kind of like you've never seen this before in a TV show. He's rushing me. You've never seen this before in a TV show. I think all the characters were great. I think the storylines were great, and it was it was cool. It was cool to see, the Dungeons and Dragons kind of play effect into the storyline, and then also the group of kids. Let's just kind of, play. Let's find Will. Let's find. Spoilers alert. Let's find Will. So yes, I think, and then the
Finish.
more the show went, the way the stories is kind of interconnected, and then more stories got brought. I thought it was great. So yes, take away
Joey?
the 80s. I think the story itself.
Joey, what do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think the aspect of Dungeons and Dragons, I think that was so heavily in the 80s that it was a demonic cult and it was crazy. and these kids were bullied, and they were bullied because of their weirdness. It was also the show was based off of Long Island. What's it called? Montauk, Long Island, where it was the secret laboratory
Shout out Long
experiments on
Island.
for the kids, and that was so important to the storyline that it was just I don't think it would have been as good because it wouldn't have had that connection to the 80s with all the music and with all the different connection that it had. I don't think so. I think it would have been just another kids show.
Nikki?
All right, I got a minute timer just so nobody says I got mine up. I totally agree with Joey in an aspect. The reason and you can take away seasons 4 and 5 because realistically, those last two seasons didn't lean on the 80s as much. It relied more on the big bad and Vecna and fighting and people dying. So it didn't lean on those ones. But when you take into seasons 1, 2, and especially 3 with Starcourt Mall, what made those seasons so good was like Joey said, the music, the environments. Joey looks like he's in the upside down right now. Why is he so fuzzy?
I'm
You
just
go back
listening.
and
I'm not moving.
and you look back at these older seasons, and the only reason that they really worked was because of the outfits, the music, the icons at the time, the hair, Steve Harrington's hair, Dustin's hair at the end of season
Harrington.
2. So I stopped my own timer, so I had more time to talk.
Nope.
Overall,
Wow,
I
you
don't think it
cheater.
would
You
work.
know.
So I would say this really quick. I 100% agree it would not be as good. Me, I would not have originally watched a TV show about a bunch of kids playing D&D and riding their bikes, but it was the whole nostalgia. I saw myself in those kids because in the 80s, it's exactly what I did. I rode my bikes. Oh, okay, pause. What's with the face?
You might want to pause on that one.
I relived my childhood through the
There you go,
scenes of
that's
them
better.
riding their bikes around and talking through their walkie-talkies and their bunk beds and all those 80s nostalgia. That hooked me in the beginning. And then after that, then the 80s nostalgia really didn't matter to me because I was so invested in the story, the characters, and what was going to happen. But it would not have been as good for me because I wouldn't have been hooked. So, all right,
You
let's
showed your
finish it
age right
out.
there.
I did. Let's finish it out with the spinner. Nikki, let's go. Last one. Who gets the question?
We're about to find out.
Hopefully, I can
All
stay
right.
connected.
We don't have the question because you already used the question.
Sorry.
Okay,
Sponsored by Old Spice.
You have to cut that out. My bad. Okay, let's see. Who's answering the question?
Don't be me. Don't.
Please don't be Joey.
All right, we got to get the
starts.
spinner for the question. Spinner for the question.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Here's the question.
geez.
Let's see.
Gee, I can't even read that.
Hold up.
I
I'm going to
can't
read it
either.
to you. I'm going to read it to you.
Take 50 million, but or what?
Oh, this is a good one. I really like this one. Okay, so here's the question. Everything's abbreviated, so you're going to be able to read that, but it's not going to make a lot of sense. Would you stay exactly how you are right now, nothing changes, or take $50 million right now in your bank account, no taxes, no nothing, you're done. But you have to wear shoes for the rest of your life. Like every second of every day, you're wearing shoes. Catch is, yes, you could be like, okay, I want to wear Sperry's, and your feet would magically change into Sperry's. Or I want to wear flip flops.
Just
stuff
for
like that. You don't have to
clarification.
wear.
Just for clarification. Showers, pools,
Yep, you're in
ocean,
shoes. You're in shoes.
you get $50 million.
$50 million. But you sleep with shoes on. You shower with shoes on.
We're talking about some Frito toes. All right, Joey, what you got?
30 seconds.
And you said you can change shoes whenever you want.
Everybody can change. You can change. They can change.
Well, like,
Yes.
you can change into
Everybody
like
can
Sperry's,
change.
slippers,
Yep, you can change your shoes.
dress shoes.
Oh, you can constantly change your shoes?
So
Yep.
yeah, I'd take the
Never
50
take 'em
million
off.
because I could change
Oh,
into
that's
different
pretty
shoes and
interesting.
I'd
Yeah.
be fine. I could change into water shoes and I'd be fine to go into
Exactly.
water. I'd change into slippers and be comfortable in bed. Yeah, no, I'd take the 50
Pause.
million
Get an
and
itch on the
What do you mean
bottom
by
of
that?
your foot, and you can't get to it because you can't take your shoe off.
but I can change into a slipper, lift my foot up an itch.
No, you can't get in there.
But it's still on.
Why?
My
It's a
slipper
slipper.
Yeah,
Slipper's
you got a
still on.
and my flip flop, my slides are still on, but I could just lift my foot and get the itch.
That's
So
a good point.
yes,
Good point.
I take the
I'm
50
sure
million.
the original question is like you can only wear one pair of shoes, but I was like, there's no way you could do that. That was
I'm
It's simple, easy, fast shot question right there, rapid fire question. But hey, that's our episode. It's episode 1. Just hanging around on a table, pulling up a chair, having a good conversation. So with that being said, I'm Nick.
I'm Mikey.
I'm Nikki.
And I'm Joey.
Hey, and we'll see you guys next time around the table.
All right, take it easy.
Peace out.